here's another little relative of that the stinging nettle. This one's called woodland nettle. So you can dry it and make it into a tea, or you can just boil it up and make it into a nice vegetable broth if you're trying to like fortify your system. So this one, if you ever hear a net lake, N-E-T-T lake, Boys Fort, that's what it's referring to, N-E-T-T for nettles, because here's last year's old stock. I won't be able to show you too well last year's old stock, but nettles from Net Lake was how we used to make our old fish nets from this. Ignatia Broker showed me this, that lady who wrote Night Flying Woman years and years ago. This is to see how it's really fibrous. We used to make our fish nets out of this. And you can make cloth out of this. The same plant grows over there in Nepal, and those native people, they use it for making cloth. Nobody does here. We could. So why not? And actually it worked better than the non-native twine that first came to our people. So you can eat it, you can dry it, make a tea out of it. Again, for me, I have to be careful because when I do this one, I'll drink it. I love the flavor of it. You can make a boiled green like spinach, and it's even more nutritious than spinach because it's so high in vitamin K. But I'll get an itchy spot the next day because I don't know if any of you have ever touched nettles. You go like, oh no, I got an itchy spot and little white dots and stuff. It goes away pretty quick. So the other way to use it is like this, like fish nets. So you can make your own nets. And if somebody got really inspired, look, it's all over here. This is the time of year to pick it. Actually, I'll be picking it for my job right now is I work at Dream of Wild Health, and I teach native kids about picking things out in the wild. So, and then we have a farm and we raise healthy foods, so we teach them about growing their own healthy foods. So this last week I've been picking wild onions, wild leeks, and fiddlehead ferns. And then we put it in our food boxes and make sure those food boxes get out to native people. Because we used to eat healthy. It wasn't until people were being controlled through food, and that's what it was, is people were always controlled through access to food. So now we got to reclaim that and have what we call food sovereignty.